Mabuhay, Kamustika, welcome. How are you? This is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea. I just saw this article someone showed me. It has to do with immigration, which matters to me because we would like to begin the process of petitioning some of my wife's siblings over here from the Philippines to America. But as you know, we've got all this illegal immigration going on, and I'll send you the link to this. It's from nationallife.com, and it says it's either representative or Republican. He is a Republican from Arizona. Paul Gosar, Gosar, announces he is sponsoring a 10-year immigration moratorium bill. He says we can't have legal immigration when we have rampant illegal alien invaders, and I agree with that. Right now, on a relative visa for us to petition some of her family siblings, it can take 20 years or more in order to get them over here faster. There would have to be more immigration judges. That was attempted by my congressman in 2018. That got turned down. That's what we need to do. There's a limit on how many people can immigrate under each type of visa, probably from each country each year. The Philippines has quite a few people wanting to come here, so the list is long, and without a double or tripling or quadrupling in judges, it's just going to take a long time. And then there's a derivative visa, which the siblings would then have to file after getting green card status to bring their spouse over, to bring their children over. I think that's how it works. I hope it's not another 4 or 5 year wait for the spouse, but I know for the children, it's another 4 or 5 years, and since they can only be 18, they would age out anyway. The main thing here is it takes 20 or more years to get those siblings over. I'd like to do something while immigration is in the news, as you know. I'll try to link the video I made a few weeks ago about this. And this news here doesn't surprise me. I kind of can agree with parts of it, but it certainly makes it even more difficult to see any of my wife's family coming here. It says Representative Paul Gosar announced on Friday that he is sponsoring H.R. 4643 that would put a 10-year moratorium on immigration to the United States. Gosar, widely considered to be the most pro-America first member of the House of Representatives, introduced the bill on the House floor Thursday, just a few days ago. H.R. 4643 would prohibit the admission of aliens in the United States for 10 years, an effort known as an immigration moratorium. In a tweet on Friday, Gosar said he was supporting the immigration moratorium, quote, until we can figure out how to put Americans first. In a statement, he slammed the current administration for ignoring and actively assisting the violation of our federal laws, claiming that it has literally and figuratively opened the gates and is waving around 2 million criminals into the country. A day one policy order from the administration ordered the focus of any deportations to only be on national security and public safety threats, and anyone who had illegally entered the country after November 1st, ordering a pause on all other deportations, a swift reversal of President Trump's policy to make anyone in the country illegally a priority for deportation. He said we can't have legal immigration when we have rampant illegal alien invaders. This is a threat to our national security and our economy and to our citizens. He highlighted that with millions of Americans, including veterans, now unemployed, homeless, or living in poverty, we need to take care of one another before we allow millions to migrate here. Time to pause migration to America and figure out how to put the American people first. The bill was widely applauded by supporters of the America First agenda on social media. Popular conservative news account Columbia Bugle declared Gosar a great patriot, while Red Eagle Politics, a conservative political analyst, YouTuber, said that Congress needs 435 other people like him to which Gosar himself wryly pointed out would amount to an army of him. Representative Gosar is not the first, or Gosar is not the first to support such an immigration moratorium. Former U.S. House candidate Pete Diabrowska kicked off his 2020 campaign for North Carolina's 7th House District with a plan for a 10-year moratorium. He said immigration is the single most important issue to American voters. For decades, they've been telling their political overlords in Washington that they want less immigration, yet they're always ignored. Well, I'm all for immigration, legal immigration. My wife got here legally. We did all the paperwork, all the background checks, the medical checks, everything, all the licenses and forms and documentations and fees. She got here. We went through the same process, whatever was required for the green card, she got that. And now we're trying to petition her family. There's a lot of Filipinos in America. And I think generally they have a reputation for being hard workers and a good fit for America. And so I know it's kind of late in the game, but we couldn't start until she got her citizenship, which she has. And some of these siblings would be in their 50s if it's going to take as long as it currently can. I would rather get them here a lot faster so they had more time to work and fit into society and become productive members of society, which I believe they can do and are doing right now throughout America. But it's a little disheartening to see something like this. Whether it passes or not, I have no idea. I mean, if it does, I can understand why. I don't want to see this. I'd rather see everybody that's here illegally be tossed back out of the country and have to go through the process legally. That's not what the Biden administration wants right now. And for people like me and perhaps you, if you are contemplating bringing family over, like your siblings, what could be 20-year wait might now be 30-year wait, which might mean never. So I just want to know what you think about this. Are you somebody that is actively pursuing petitioning a Filipino family member to come to the United States? I know if it's your parents, they can come here a lot faster. But, if this 10-year moratorium gets passed, that might include them as well. I don't know. I can understand it, but I'm a little bit alarmed by it too. So let me know what you think. This is just a little bit of an excursion from the usual type of videos, but once you marry a Filipina, it's always possible that you might want to bring over some other relatives someday to your country of your love beyond the sea.